Chazak u'baruch boker tov and Chodesh Tov. What about timer in Shabbat? Is it allowed to set a timer before Shabbat and then it's going to turn on or off equipment and the electricity? And the answer is yes, there's no problem since you started before Shabbat. You can set it in a time that, let's say at 10 o'clock it's going to turn off the light, and in the morning 10 o'clock it's going to turn on the light without any problem. Now let's say we are in Shabbat, we sit Shabbat dinner. In Israel it's more common here. You barely see people with a timer for the whole house that is turned on and off the electricity. But let's say we have a certain appliance that we put with a timer. Now we sit Friday night dinner, we sit Leil Shabbat, people come, we have guests, we put a timer, let's say for the dining room's light to be turned off at 11 o'clock. And we see we are 10 o'clock and we see it's not going to end. We are, Baruch Hashem, we're just in the main course now, and we have after dessert, and we're going to sit and learn Torah and sing for Shabbat, and now it's going to be turned off. What can I do? I can go to the timer and add more time to the timer during Shabbat. Why? Because by doing that, what I'm doing, just push the pins in or out, it depends on the different timers, and that way I just delay the activation, what the timer is going to do of turning off the light. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just adding that in an hour it's not going to be turned off. Only in 2 hours it's going to be turned off. So I did nothing right now. And even then I did nothing because I just make it continue and not to have something that is activated, that I have something that because of me it happened. So that is allowed. For whatever reason I need it. I need a light, I need the hot plate, and it's also with a timer. I can do it during the Shabbat. Make it shorter, that's going to be a problem. Let's say I see, we set it for 11 o'clock, and 10 we're already after Birkat Hamazon. So it's a waste of money. An hour of electricity, of AC. I say, let me just make it earlier a little bit, in 30 minutes earlier or something like this. I cannot do it. Because I make the turning off of the electricity closer to that time. I make it that it's going to be earlier than how it's set right now. Only if there is a choleh, there is someone sick in the house, and you say it's hard for him to fall asleep, even if it's not emergency, not pikuach nefesh, not choleh sheyesh bo sakana, even choleh she'en bo sakana. But now it's someone with a lot of migraines, or elderly person, or a woman that just gave birth. They sit in there, they want, I don't know, it's too cold for them. They see the AC is going to be turned off only in 2 hours. I can make it to be turned off before, but not too soon. I cannot do it like you're going to be turned off in 5 minutes. Because then I did action with my hands. I can do it, it's going to be, let's say, turned off in 30 minutes instead of 2 hours. That way, yes, I make it earlier, but it's still called grama. I just cause it to happen. It's indirect action. I just did this, and in 30 minutes, it's going to come to effect. So just normally we're not going to do it, but only if there is a great need, like there is a choleh, there is a need in here, so we are able to do it. Now also when we push it off, we delay the turn it off, it's very important to know when you do it. Sometimes it's too close, and just by touching the timer, you move the clock a little bit and it turns off right away. So it's very dangerous. Sometimes if you see there is like another 20, 30, 40 minutes. You say, okay, I have time. I can do it because even if I touch the clock and move it a little bit, nothing going to happen. But if it's too soon, and it happens a lot, when it's too soon, you say, oh, it's in 5 minutes, it's supposed to be turned off. I can add more. Maybe you can, but just be very, very careful not to move the clock in order for it to be turned off right away. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen.